Hi everyone, I am Frank John and this is your favorite channel, Joshu Reaction. Today we need to talk about something that is blowing up across the US and Canada. It is a major story involving the White House and the Trump family. Donald Trump has officially announced that he will not be attending his eldest son Donald Trump Jr.'s wedding in the Bahamas. Think about that for a second. A father who also happens to be the president skipping his own son's wedding. The official reasons being given are raising a lot of eyebrows, and we need to look at what is actually happening behind the scenes. So, what is the reason Trump gave? He took to Truth Social and put out a statement saying he cannot go due to circumstances pertaining to government and his love for the United States of America. He claims he absolutely must remain at the White House. Then, just a little while ago, he spoke to reporters directly in the Oval Office. He flat out told them, and I quote, I have a thing called Iran and other things. He is basically saying that because of the ongoing conflict and international tensions with Iran, he simply cannot leave the country. On top of that, Trump complained to the media saying he can't win with the fake news. He said if he goes, they kill him. And if he stays, they kill him anyway. It sounds like he is trying to position himself as a leader completely dedicated to his job, making a massive personal sacrifice for the nation. But here is where the story gets messy and why so many independent analysts and everyday Americans are calling him out. The public backlash online is brutal right now, and honestly, it is hard to ignore the hypocrisy. Critics are pointing out that while Trump claims he is far too busy with the White House and the Iran crisis to take a quick trip to the Bahamas for his son, he has somehow managed to find time for multiple weekend golfing trips. Since this entire crisis began, he hasn't stopped visiting his private clubs to play golf. So, people are asking a very simple, fair question. If you are not too busy to play golf on the weekends, how are you too busy to attend your own son's wedding? The optics on this look terrible, and it makes the whole national security crisis excuse look like a convenient cover story. What makes this even stranger is the way Trump actually spoke about Don Jr. to the press. When reporters asked him about the wedding and his son, Trump used some incredibly bizarre phrasing. Instead of talking about him like a proud father, he awkwardly referred to his own 48 years old son as a person I have known for a long time. He followed it up by wishing them a great marriage, but the damage was done. A person I have known a long time. That is how you describe a former business partner or a casual acquaintance, not your firstborn child. It feels incredibly cold and detached. It really makes you wonder about the actual dynamic happening inside the Trump family behind closed doors. Is this really about Iran, or is there a deeper family divide that they are trying to hide from the public? We also have to look at how this wedding was planned from the start. Originally, Don Jr. and his fiancée, Bettina Anderson, were considering a massive lavish wedding right at the White House, but they had to completely scrap that plan. Why? Because during a time of war and high inflation, throwing a gained multi-million dollar family party at the White House would look absolutely awful to the American people. It shows you that every single milestone in this family is entirely dictated by politics and public relations. Donald Trump skipping this wedding is less about national security and more about managing his political image. It is a wild situation when a president uses a geopolitical crisis to get out of a family wedding while still making time for the golf course. But I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I am Frank John. We are Christian. In God we trust. God bless America. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Talk soon. Stay sharp. Bye bye.